Have you ever pondered the question, what if summer never ended? What if the cool autumn breeze became a distant memory and the refreshing winter chill a forgotten fable? These questions are not as far-fetched as you might think, particularly for our friends across the pond in Europe. The first whispers of change arose in the late 20th century as scientists began to notice a subtle yet steady increase in temperatures. Europe was warming, and it was warming fast. The cause? A complex interplay of factors, not least of which was the global phenomenon we know as climate change. By the turn of the century, the signs were impossible to ignore. Summers were longer, winters were milder, and the once vibrant seasons seemed to blend into one another. The data told a chilling tale. Europe was warming twice as fast as the global average. Scene script. Fast forward to the early 2020s. The subtle signs of yesteryears had transformed into harsh realities. The summer of 2023 was particularly brutal, with a heatwave that claimed the lives of tens of thousands of people prematurely. The heat, it seemed, was not just a discomfort, it was deadly. Europe's proximity to the Arctic and warm ocean currents played their part in this rapid warming. But the primary villain in this tale, it's one we're all too familiar with: greenhouse gas emissions. Now, in 2024, Europe finds itself in a race against time. The continent is increasingly investing in renewable energy sources in an attempt to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and combat future warming. But is it enough? The story of Europe is a cautionary tale for us all. It's a stark reminder of the power of climate change and the devastating impact it can have on our lives. But it's also a call to action. It's a call for each one of us to do our part in combating climate change. Whether it's by reducing our carbon footprint, advocating for clean energy, or educating others about the realities of climate change, every action counts. Remember, climate change is not just a European problem. It's a global crisis, and it's going to take a global effort to combat it. So ask yourself, what can you do today to make a difference tomorrow?